Hey guys, my name is Jamie Adcock, also known as the Running Diva Mom. I'm a running coach and personal trainer who specializes in working with women, and I'm joining you today from my boutique fitness studio located in the Madison, Wisconsin area. Today I'm going to demonstrate a couple of exercises that are great if you have tight calves or are experiencing shin splints. These are something that a lot of us runners struggle with sometime throughout our running journey. All you're going to need is a fitness step, a bench, or a curb to get started. So I have my fitness step here sideways against the wall. You can also have it facing the step. We're going to be really challenging our balance, so you might need one hand or both hands if you're facing the wall, just to stabilize and support yourself. So we're going to start with a couple of variations of heel drops. So I'm going to start with my toes on the step and then the back half of my foot off of the step, and I'm going to just lift the heel up and then really focus on dropping the heel down, lifting up, but really focusing on dropping the heel down. We really want to lengthen the back of the leg, lengthen the shin and the calf. Inhaling up, exhaling down. This exercise can be done before your next run or walk. You don't want to do this after you run or walk. You should otherwise stretch, holding these heel drops for 20 to 30 seconds after your next exercise. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, now we're going to do the same thing in a V now. So your heels are together, your toes are out. Core is drawn on tight. We're going to keep those toes on the step as we lift the heels up and together and then drop them off. Your heels shouldn't only be facing each other, they should be touching. So again, those heels are coming up, but we really want to focus on dropping those heels down to lengthen the leg, the shin, and the calf. We want to do somewhere between 10 and 15 of these in each position. Give me 5, 4, should be feeling that burn. Breathe in and out. 2 more. Last one. Now we're going to finish out in a mountain pose. So that means we're going to have our toes together, heels out. This one should be a little more challenging with the balance. And we're going to hit the outside of the shin, outside of the calf, as we lift the heels up and drop them down. Toes in, heels out. Breathe in up, breathe out down. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Now let's finally step off that step. We're going to challenge our ankle, our shin, our calf a little bit more with some squats. We're going to start with regular squats, and then we're going to build to going to squats on our toes. So we're going to start with our feet at least hip width apart, toes out at a slight angle as your base of support. And we're going to want that wall next to you again when we go up on our toes in a bit. So make sure you're standing next to a wall. And we're going to bring those hips back and down, hips behind the knees stay over the heels, not coming forward too much, hips up and forward. Shoulders stay in line with the hips, keeping a flat back, flat torso. You don't want the back to excessively arch like this. We want to keep everything in a nice neutral alignment, bringing those hips back and down just like you're sitting on a chair. Give me 1 more. And relax. Now this is where you might need the wall next to you. We're going to pop those heels up off the ground, stay on the toes, knees stay in place again over the back of your foot as you bend at the knees and the waist, and then come up and forward. Again, shoulders are in line with the hips, no rounding of the back or the shoulders. Keep those heels high. Breathe in, breathe out. Give me 5 more. 4. You got it. Stay focused. focused on a focal point. 3, 2, last one, bending at the knees and the waist. And drop those heels as you come out of that. So you should do maybe 10 to 15 of those squats on your toes to really strengthen the shins, the calves, and the ankles. Now we're gonna go down to the mat and we're gonna work on increasing the range of motion of our ankles. So we're gonna work on ankle flexion and dorsiflexion. I do this with a lot of my clients, working on the mobility of your ankle and really stretching out the back of the calf. So we're gonna sit tall, hands are at your side, and we're gonna point those toes as far as you can. And now flex the feet as much as you can. Again, point the toes like a ballerina, and then flex the feet into that L shape. Focusing on bringing those toes as far as you can towards the floor, and then bring those toes as close to your knee as you can. Again, point and flex. Now, pretend there's a string from the toe to the knee. You're going to release that string as you point, and then pull it into the chest as you flex. Give me 3 more. 2 more. Final set. And relax. So you can do ankle flexion and dorsiflexion for about a minute before your next walk or run as well. You can do that exercise every day just to work on increasing your range of motion. Last exercise I'm going to do for shin splints is a stretch that you're going to want to do after your walk or your run. So you're going to have your feet nice and wide, butt hip width apart. And it's really great if you have a partner at home to help you with this one. So we're going to take our hands, or your partner's going to take their hands outside of your feet, and they're going to apply pressure inward on your feet as you apply an oppositional force outward. So they're applying pressure inward on your feet, you're applying pressure to their hands outward. You're going to hold this exercise, pushing as much as you can, as hard as you can, anywhere from 10 to 30 seconds, whatever both of you can stand. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Now, we're going to do what's going to be more difficult for your partner. They're going to take their hands inside of your feet, and they're going to apply pressure outward. You're going to apply pressure inward with your feet. They're applying pressure outward. You're applying pressure inward. That's also going to engage your core a bit. Again, holding for 10 to 30 seconds. This one's going to be more difficult for the person that's applying pressure to your feet. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and finally release. So that one you definitely want to do after your run or your walk, not before. So I hope I've demonstrated a couple of exercises that you can use to help prevent shin splints for your next walk or run, or help you get rid of those nasty shin splints. Thanks so much for joining me. Have a great day and a great workout.